Good morning and welcome to our little corner of Yorkshire. It's a really chilly morning, about 3 degrees C. What's that, about 37 Fahrenheit? So we're not going to do a great deal, but I thought I'd have a look at starting to tidy up these asparagus beds. But before I start that, I'd just like to say we've had a few subscribers join our humble little channel lately, and if you're one of them, thank you very much. It's really appreciated, and I hope you enjoy it. We're not expert gardeners. It's not really meant to be a how-to-do channel. It's just following us on our little adventures on growing as much food as we possibly can in our little garden. Well, reasonably good garden, but there you go. So these asparagus have been in, I think, for about 4 years now. We've never harvested them, and we've pretty much just left the beds alone to allow the crowns to sort of get mature and to be able to tolerate the harvesting process. So in a few months, 2 or 3 months, hopefully we'll be harvesting some really delicious asparagus. But in the meantime, I think they certainly need a bit of attention and care. So yeah, probably not gonna get very far with it because it's too blooming cold, but I might have a quick look. So what do we got to do? These beds are full of brambles, and I've come down without my gloves, which is a bit stupid of me, but there you go. So I'm just going to begin. Now we've got the metal mesh over the beds, because the hens absolutely love to get in here and attack the asparagus, and it's not really here as hen food, so I might have to take this off to be able to weed. Max is busy cooking something for food later, so she's not actually out here with me at the minute, but I don't know how difficult this is going to be to get off. I don't want to damage it because it's got to go back on as soon as I finish, because these little devils will be straight in and dig everything up. Oh, that came out easier than I thought. You keep your nose out, little girl. Hey, look at that. This galvanised mesh, I think it's about 3-inch square mesh, is absolutely brilliant. It seems to last forever, and it's brilliant for keeping chickens and pigeons out of the beds. So anyway, what are we going to do? I don't want to do any damage to stuff, so I'm not pulling much up. I'm actually cutting pretty much everything out, unless it comes really easily away, but most of this isn't going to. So let's see what we can do and see how long it takes me to get stung. Oh yeah, and by the way, I've got a new Rode set of microphones. These are the Rode Wireless Go-To. I'm perfectly happy with the Wireless Me, but when Max is out, you can hear me babbling on, but nothing from Max. And she's not very keen, but hopefully you'll be hearing some of her words of wisdom as well, which will be nice, because she knows a lot more about all this than I do. But I've just got to persuade her to try and start wearing them, because she's always very self-conscious about hearing herself and speaking on the camera. Okay, I knew I'd have to. I've been in to get the gloves because I keep getting stung. This bed's full of nettles. You guys, come on. To be fair, what else would you want to be doing? All I can hear is birds. It's quiet, it's peaceful. Tending to the bed, getting ready for some food to come from it. Have a go, why don't you? If you've always thought about doing anything, even if you've only got room for a bed this size, you know, 2 foot wide by about 6 foot long, just a small bed, fill it with soil, plant something. I don't recommend planting fresh asparagus, really, because the process is long. You need to wait 3 or 4 years before you can actually start harvesting it. But you could grow loads of stuff in something like this. Carrots, peas, I don't know. So many things. Onions, garlic. Give it a go. If you've ever thought about it, just have a go. Recommend it. You'll never look back. A freshly weeded bed looks so good, don't you think? You know, 10 minutes work and we're already looking. Compare it to that one and the one behind it. This looks the business now. It'll look absolutely fantastic when the asparagus starts popping up through. Now you see on here, ideally this root would come out whole, but I don't want to really keep pulling on it because I don't want to disturb the asparagus underneath. So it's a matter of getting as much of the root out as I can. Can you see any other bits? Any big bits I've missed? I don't think I have. Shout if you see one, because very soon I'm just going to cover it over. So you've got a couple of minutes. Don't let me down. Right, so unless you can see from your house any weeds, big weeds I've missed in this bed, I'm just going to call that, oh, pretty much job done for this bed. I just need to get Max to come down. We'll put a bit of the Strulch on. So, yep, that's good. You didn't tell me about that bit, did you? Good. Lovely. Back in a minute. Right, so I've got all the weeds out.
Right.
Yeah, and I've not pulled them. I've kind of teased them up and cut them because I'm not going to disturb what's under here.
Yeah.
We've got enough height, really, that side for now, just to get a layer of Strulch on. But I just sort of put another plank. I've got these old ones.
Yeah. No, I was thinking I want to put like 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, deeper the better.
But we can get those on these old offcuts.
You see whether if they're any good.
What?
I'm taking that down. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can get these on.
Yeah.
If I just put.
And then I was thinking of just laying that flat on it, on top of the...
Yeah, without the...
Yeah. So do you want me to what? Hold it or what?
I'm just going to quickly... I'm going to need to cut that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to just quickly run up and get a saw.
Yep.
If we give this... Put this one onto there. If you just quickly hold that so I can give it a scratch to get the... Lovely. Thanks, Max. Right, Max, look at the camera, say hello to the world, see if your microphone's working.
Hello world. We are doing our asparagus bed. It's been in for...
I think 4 years, hasn't it? Was it 3?
3 or 4 years. So this year we're actually allowed to pick it.
And pick it.
To some extent.
We will.
We will. So at the moment we're raising the sides so I can put a good old dollop of Strulch on top to keep the weeds down and give the asparagus a bit more protection.
Yeah. Mostly stinging nettles and brambles was in here.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Right. Good, that's one side MacGyvered on. That's well rotten, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
The post?
Yeah. Might
Oh, that'll work.
get one off the back as well.
So, here we have dual action Strulch. Brilliant stuff. You found this a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Come across this.
Yeah.
And
Allotment gardener online.
the allotment garden. Oh, yeah.
If you want to grow your own stuff, you do worth a look at him.
Do you want both on?
Yep.
I'm going to put another plank over there, but I can do that later on my own.
Give me a migraine. Haven't had one of these for a while. Giving me a migraine.
Oh, go in, Max. If you
No,
go.
no, I'll just do this bit.
So hopefully it won't be too deep for the asparagus to come up through. It'll flatten down a bit anyway.
It will. Get it nice and warm.
Right, mesh.
Yeah.
Then I can tidy up. This is in good condition as well. It's been on a few years, and as soon as I took it off, the girls were trying to get in.
Maybe we can just hook it in rather than nail it in.
Yeah, that's how it was.
And then we can take it off to
Yeah, just hooked in.
do the biz. We just need to do it for the other two. Two.
Good, okay.
Yes. Right.
So,
Going in to get it. Oh.
thank you, Max.
Okay.
So there we have it. Gone from one weed-ridden, ugly-looking bed to a really nice, ready for action bed. So we'll just wait now and see how long it's going to take for the asparagus to come through. And as soon as we see some of the spears coming through, we'll bring you in and let you see them. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time.